Good morning to all my dear students. Hope you all are doing great. Dear students, in our last class we discussed about the differences between the physical and chemical changes, and we explained about some experiment also that show that physical and chemical changes. Is it? All of you memorize that experiment also? Okay, dear children. Then today I am going to explain about rusting of iron and crystallization. So we know that rusting of iron is a chemical change, a new substance formed. I show that experiment already. Is it, children? That is a brown color is formed. That is rusting of iron. In iron piece, a brown color is formed. That is rusting of iron. And now I am going to teach you about how to prevent this rusting. Okay. And what are the results of chemical change? Then about the crystallization. Crystallization is a physical change. These things we can discuss in this section. So dear children, in my hand, one knife is there. Okay, what I am going to show this one. Look everybody, in this knife, a brown patches, a brown color you can see. Actually, what it is, this children? This is rust of this iron piece. Okay, rust. So I am going to explain how this rust is formed, how this brown color is formed. When this iron piece Fe, it is mixing with oxygen. That is, it is when it is present in the air, like that when this piece, this iron piece, when we are putting somewhere else, it is mixing with oxygen, right? And iron piece is mixing with oxygen and water. Okay, these two are very essential for rusting of iron, oxygen and water. When this iron is mixing with oxygen and water, we will get iron oxide. We will get iron oxide. Clear all of you? When this iron piece is mixing with oxygen and water, we will get iron oxide, or we can say it is a rust. Okay. R-U-S-T. This is the rust of iron. This brown color is the rust of iron. Clear all of you? This rust is mainly affecting in iron particle like shower or iron piece or iron piece of a car or in ship. Okay, so all are made up of iron, right children? So this rusting can affect the iron particles also, and it will affect the loss. Okay, and when in the coastal area, humidity and moisture is increased, right? That's why in coastal area, rusting also will increase. What we will do for prevention of this rusting, children? It will affect very lows. So we need to prevent that rusting. So what we have to do? That is, I already informed, oxygen and water is the main essential things for rusting. So we have to prevent that contact of oxygen and water from the iron piece. Okay. Then we have to apply paint or grease in iron particle. Okay. Then it will be prevent from the rusting. Then we have to deposit zinc layer or chromium layer in iron article. If it is we are depositing the zinc layer, we call galvanization. The process we call the galvanization. That is, this is the one mainly important prevention method. So students, now we understood about some changes are happening in chemical reaction. It may be their smell or color or gas produced, like that. We can check with example. Okay. Heat produced, it is a result of chemical reaction. Okay. Heat produced, you know that when the magnesium ribbons, when it is burning or paper is burning, what will happen? Heat will be produced. Okay. Then we can write like that, a paper when it is burning, heat is produced. And smell also coming. When if it is food is spoiled, smell is coming. Right children? Then gas also produced. When vinegar is mixing with the baking soda, just memorize what will happen, children. Carbon dioxide is produced. So gas also produced in this reaction. Then what will happen, children? Color changer. Color, a brown color in the piece of iron. That is rust of iron, right? So color also changed when what will produce? The oxide is produced, color also changed, right children? So these are the main result of chemical reaction. It may be affect their sound or color or heat, like that. Clear? Now we can check another process, that is crystallization. Before explaining this crystallization, I will show a small experiment. Okay, we can check that one. So dear children, you have learnt that salt we can get from the sea when it is evaporated, right? Like that, I am going to show one experiment about the crystal. Actually, the salt is not a pure. We can get the large crystal from the sea, and then after we are powder it. Okay. Then here I am going to show one experiment related to crystallization. For this experiment, we need a pinch of salt, water. Okay. After that, we have to boil it. So I am going to dissolve this salt in 1 glass of water. Okay. Stir this water continuously. Okay. Add little more salt inside of it. We can check what will happen. Okay. And stir it continuously. After that, we have to boil this glass of water. Clear? Children, now salt is, so dear children, now salt is completely dissolved in water. And we have to add little more salt. The rest of the salt I am going to add in this solution. We can check what will happen. Now it is clearly, you can see that it is boiling and patches of crystals are formed in the side of this pan. Children, like this, when sea is evaporated, a patches of crystals are formed. Okay. Let it be cool. We can see crystals are formed, and after few minutes we can check. So we can clearly see crystals are formed here, right? Children, now we can clearly understand what is crystallization, because from the experiment crystals are formed from the solution. Clear, all of you? Then now I am going to teach you another experiment. That is, you have to take water in a beaker and you have to add dilute sulfuric acid inside of the water and heat it. Okay. After heating, you have to add copper sulfate powder into that solution. In this solution, you should add copper sulfates. Okay. And what will happen? Let it be cool, and after few minutes you can check what is the result. Again, crystal of copper sulfate will be formed. Clear? So crystal of copper sulfate formed. So this also a crystallization process. Clear, all of you? So dear children, at the end of this section, you all understand about physical changes and chemical changes. This is one physical change. Clear? All should have to read the lesson 3 times. So students, it's an activity time for you. Look at the picture. You can see different chemical reactions like burning, rusting of iron, spoiled food, mixing baking soda and vinegar. So which chemical reaction you like most, that you have to pick out and write the equation of that chemical reaction in your notebook neatly. You can refer your textbook. Okay. So from this picture, you should find out any one chemical reaction that you have to write the equations also. It may be rusting of iron or whatever it is. Okay. So all should have to do it. And today's topic question for you. What is the another name of rust? R-U-S-T. What is the another name of rust? All should have to learn the chapter thoroughly. We can meet in our next class.